Living full-time in an RV and traveling this great country can be an incredible adventure, but it comes with its own set of unique challenges. Today I'm sharing 16 practical hacks that will save you time, money, and in some cases, maybe even your sanity.
Here's Johnny!
I can almost guarantee you haven't seen most of these, so keep watching until the end. You're gonna wanna see this. You can see exactly what these things do. Everything stays put on travel day. I don't have to come in here and put all this stuff down on the shower floor, which that's not that big of a deal to do, but you know, every little bit helps on travel day to just make things go a little faster. I don't have to worry about forgetting to put this stuff down, so it's not going anywhere. It's not gonna fall down and break and make a huge mess. I don't have to think about it now. They're just there and everything's good. We should have done this a long time ago. So the only reason we didn't, all the ones that I was seeing on Amazon were plastic. I just didn't think the plastic would hold up very well. I think these are great. It just makes travel day a little bit easier. They're pretty easy to install. Stainless steel. The sticky, by the way, is like nuts. Like, I mean, you see how I'm really like moving that. Oh, it's definitely silicone tape. That's what it looks like. That's good stuff, just like alien tape. It's holding up really, really well. It's adjustable from 7 to 13 inches. So, I mean, you can just use it for a small section, but I wanted to leave room just in case I want to try something new. I don't know, like a new body wash or something. I love that they're stainless steel, so these are not gonna rust. Plus, I just like the way it looks. I think it just looks better than the plastic. They come in a pack of 2, and you can order these on Amazon. Saffoner is offering a 10% discount. If you use my code MMAOTR10, you'll get 10% off, and you just enter that code in the Amazon checkout. The link and the code will be in the description box below, as well as in the first pinned comment down in the comment section. Or you can scan this QR code and it'll take you straight to the product page. Just don't forget to enter that code for 10% off. MMAOTR10. Okay, while we're here in the shower, I have to show you these things. I didn't even know that this is a problem that I could solve. That problem being, you know how when you're in the shower and the shower curtain blows in on you?
Yeah, that's right.
These are magnets, silicone covered magnets. They open like that. You just put one on one side of the shower curtain and then stick them together like that. And it weighs it down, so it stays down when you're in the shower.
It's like magic.
We used to have the glass shower doors. We got rid of those. Probably not as fast as I wanted to. I wanted them gone immediately. I hate glass shower doors. They're disgusting. They're so hard to clean. And I feel like they're just dangerous. With my little one in here, I couldn't stand it. But anyway, it comes in a set of 4. There's 1 on each corner and then 2 in the middle. And this was just something that has always been a big annoyance for me, even in the house. I mean, that sucker just blows in, and of course an RV shower is smaller, so when it blows in, I mean, literally, what do you have, 4 inches to take I mean, it's so annoying. This is touching you.
You got him! You got him! Enough!
Excellent solution. I love these things. I highly recommend these. Okay, now I'm gonna take you into the medicine cabinet. Put a binder clip on the bottom of your toothpaste and hang it from a command hook. I love this because it brings the, you know, of course it squeezes the toothpaste down. And I feel like I'm gonna get every last little bit out of this tube. So I'm saving money. That's a bonus, right? And I just hang it up there. Gives me a little extra space. I did that for my daughter here too. No more like wonky squeezed toothpaste. Oh, it's amazing. I love that hack. Here's another excellent storage hack. This is Dollar Tree. Those little plastic drawers that you find in the beauty section. And there's a little drawer that goes in here. Well, I just removed the drawer and I put some command strips right there. I stuck it on here. And now my husband has his toothbrush in there and his little hair trimmer. Grab a couple of the Dollar Tree suction cup sponge holders. These are incredibly useful. I use one under our bathroom sink to hold a sponge mommy and another one in the shower to hold a bar of soap. If you're a bar soap user, this is a great hack. We don't have to move it for travel days. The bar stays dry and clean, and it's easy to grab the bar out and put it back in. I'm sure you've heard of this stuff. I know I've mentioned it a few times. I love this stuff. I'll show you what I use it for. I have this little bowl here that I keep a charger in and some of my jewelry. See? That thing ain't going anywhere. But if I wanted it to, all I have to do is twist it and it'll come right up. You can use museum putty to secure curtain rods so that they don't slide or pop out on travel days. It also works great for securing decorative items and knickknacks on tables or tiered trays. So in here, I have to show you, and I love these. I'm going back and getting 3 more from Harbor Freight. They're like $3, and it is so, you see how dark it is, but when I turn on the light, it just totally brightens it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get another one for under here, and this side too. Those lights are so bright, and it just makes it easier to see what the heck I'm looking for. So yeah, I want another one under here, and then the third one I'm gonna put in my little baby laundry room. This is the light I had before. It's a rechargeable magnetic light, but the light kept falling down on travel days. By the way, I hung this with alien tape going on 3 years ago, and it's still going strong. And I figured out that if you want to remove it, you just twist it and it comes right off. So here's the before. You can see how dark it is, and it's hard to see what I need to get into back there. But now I turn on the light and it's so bright. It's so nice. I love these things. I will check if they have those on Amazon and leave a link. I think they might have something similar, but any kind of puck light, I just really liked these because they're bright. And I also really like the switch. Okay, this is not a new one. Everyone uses tension. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, because honestly, I didn't use tension rods for the longest time. But I'm going to show you where I use them. So I have one in here in the bathroom. Everything was staying, like this was staying on top of here and not falling out on travel days. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I don't know how many times we traveled. Everything just decided it wanted to come out at us. So I went ahead and put a tension rod in here, and I just keep it in there because it's not really in the way. It works great. Nothing flies out anymore. Even that stuff up there, but I'm waiting for the day that it just decides that it wants to fly out. And I guess when it does, I'll put a tension rod up there. So we got a new refrigerator. I'm so excited about this. We had that silly Dometic in here. I hated it. I hated it. I had so much food go bad. It was terrible. And actually when we pulled it out, there was on the back wall, there was like a burn mark. But I just think those things are so dangerous. It was the propane and anyway. So I actually have a video coming too of how I have this organized. I know it doesn't exactly look very organized right now, but I promise you it is. So anyway, tension rods. We put on travel day because this is a little different now. You know, I had the built-in things here that I would just kind of roll up in the old fridge. But now we have to use tension rods, and of course I always use bins. But so we put one here, and one here. And then when travel day's over and we're not using them, I got these little kind of like, it's like a giant twisty tie. It's like a wire covered in silicone. These are really cool. They come in different sizes. We got them at Harbor Freight, really cheap. So I wrap it up in this, and then I just store it right here behind the couch. Okay, this next one has to do with the vent fan. That one stinking broke. I'm not exactly sure what broke. I think it's like the motherboard. I don't know. That's not my area. That's Jeff's area. He deals with all that stuff. Whatever it is, the part to fix it is like $400. We have to be able to use this because this is in the bathroom. Humidity is an issue, smell, the whole situation. The fan works, but the lid doesn't open. So that's the problem. But you can manually open that by turning that little dial right there. But of course, I mean, good grief, it's so high up there. No one can reach that. So This is what we came up with. The PVC, Jeff notched it out, and I'll show you real quick how it works. So I just push it up on there, and then I turn it. So you can see the arrow up there. That way's open, that way's closed. So I just turn it. And voila, we're open. Hack number 9, controlling black tank odor. Yes, you can control it, and you can do it without spending a fortune on special tank treatments that really don't work and sometimes can make things worse. When it comes to your black tank, there's something that you really do need to understand, and that's that it's a holding tank, not a septic tank or a septic system. Its only function is to hold all of the stuff that we put in it. You don't need to break everything down, and when you use a product that is designed to break all that stuff down, it creates a peanut butter textured sludge that builds up on the walls of your black tank and thus making it stink to high heaven. That stuff is thick and nasty and very difficult to remove. Okay, so here's the hack. It's 2 parts. Number 1, you want to flush your black tank every single time you dump. And number 2 is use Calgon bath beads.
Calgon?
The way it works, first of all, it smells great, but it softens the water and kind of makes like a coating on the inside of the black tank so that all the other stuff we put in there doesn't stick to the walls. This has been working great for us, and the only time we ever have odor is when it's full and it's time to dump. I found these mini pump spray bottles at Dollar Tree, so I thought I'd make some spray hand sanitizer to keep in the truck. All you need is rubbing alcohol, essential oil of your choice, and water. And you just fill the bottle halfway with alcohol, add about 15 to 20 drops of essential oil, and then top it off with water. And there you go, a spray hand sanitizer for on the go. I really like this because I don't like the smell of most hand sanitizers. It usually gives me a headache because they add perfumes. Since we upgraded to a residential fridge, I've had to do some things differently. So I added this shelf liner to keep things from moving around on travel day. One side is non-slip and the other side is slightly smooth, so I can still slide bins in and out, but they'll also stay in place and not bounce around on travel days. Speaking of keeping things in place on travel day, I bought this silicone mat on Amazon to put on top of the washer dryer so I wouldn't have to move those bins on top that I keep my laundry soap and stuff like that in. It's a little bit big, but not too bad. I think it's gonna work. You can really wiggle these things and they're not going anywhere. Hopefully it'll pass the husband test. Test it. I just tested it. So I'm thinking, because usually when I do a spin cycle, these kind of move back and go all weird. So if it lasts for that, it should be fine, right? It's a little big, but...
It should work. It should work good.
So you're confident leaving that?
Yeah, what the hell?
Because that would suck. Well, it would fall down and these would break. And there'd be...
You would have to replace them. You'd have to clean them up.
You'd have to clean it. If you have anything in your RV that rubs on the wall and leaves marks like my trash can, you can use these felt pads. I got these from Dollar Tree. I think they should work perfect. By the way, the only thing that would get those black scuffs off without destroying the wallpaper completely was my Scrub Mommy Dry. This is definitely going to work, and those scuffs were really starting to get on my nerves. Okay, this one could potentially be life-saving, or at the very least prevent you and your family from getting really sick. Before you ever hook up your water hose, grab a can of Lysol.
We usually spray the water thing, the handles.
Don't touch anything on the faucet until you spray the entire thing down, then turn on the faucet and let it run for a little bit just to get anything that might be on the faucet off. Why do we have to do this, you ask? And we have to do this because people are disgusting. We have seen on numerous occasions people rinsing their sewer hose on the freshwater hookups at their site. We've seen them put the sewer hose completely up and over the faucet and the handle.
That's disgusting.
It happens way more than you think, and I swear it's always people who are old enough to know better. Not you though, not my subscribers. You guys are way too smart for that. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can be one of the smart ones too. I know you're smart enough to wear gloves when handling the business end of your RV, but here's a money-saving hack for you. Instead of buying disposables that can break easily and completely defeat the purpose, get some hazardous material handling gloves at your local hardware store. We keep them in a plastic shoe bin so everything stays sanitary.
Oh, I see. So.
Had this big this big tube.
Oh geez, it's
We could
huge.
fit 30 feet of sewer line in here.
30 feet.
Yeah.
This is a kit that we ordered on Amazon to store extra sewer hoses. You never know when you might need extra, and this is the perfect place to store it. Here's a bonus hack for you Blackstone users.
Bonus!
Instead of spending $25 to $50 on a Blackstone wind guard, go to Dollar Tree and grab some stainless steel pastry bench scrapers for $1.25. They fit perfect over the sides of the Blackstone to block the wind from interfering with the burner flames. It keeps the grill nice and hot so those smash burgers get good and crispy. You know those annoying bubbles that are sometimes left over after using command strips on your RV walls? I know they're so annoying, but I have a hack for that too. This video right here, you can get those taken care of. And if you've got ants, check out this video right here. This has worked very well for us, and it'll work well for you too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.